This Wednesday, June 19th, is a federal holiday called Juneteenth. And although it became an official holiday in 2021, it has been celebrated since 1866. Here to share a little bit more with us about this important day and give you ideas on how you can celebrate it are our friends of the Obama Hawaiian Africana Museum. Joining us on the couch today are Dolores Gutman. She is our founder and curator of the museum. And we also have Helene Satz, who is our community outreach volunteer. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Yes, now we've got a very important day coming up on Wednesday. But before we get to Juneteenth, let's go ahead and talk about the museum itself. Now, I know it started out with a different name. Is that correct?
Yes, the parent company is the African American Diversity Culture Center Hawaii, founded in 1997.
And then, what was it, in 2017, 2018, we did a name switch?
In 2018, under Marie Milks, who was the chair, and she said we must take on the 44th U.S. President's name as DBA. That was her tradition to the museum.
Absolutely, that's very, very important. Now, you know, this past Friday, I got a chance to share with our viewers a little bit about Anthony D'Allen. And I thought, for those that missed that talk story, I thought it was important for us to know why he's so pivotal as an African-American along with our Hawaiian history. Can you share a little bit about that, Dolores?
Well, Anthony Allen was a house slave in upstate New York, and he sold himself after his master died, and they were part of the 1820 missionaries that came here. They all knew that family. And anyway, he ran from upstate New York all the way to Boston, selling himself and working his way down to Boston to get on the ships and so forth. So he escaped on foot.
Wow. and somehow made his way to Hawaii.
Made his way through the mountains all the way down to get to the ships where he, through the states, I think it's Connecticut, and into Boston because of stuff. It was that we have brochures relevant to that trek. And he found his dad in Boston, Massachusetts. That's the one that's so interesting. And he was an African-American ship hand.
That's amazing. Now, he makes his way to Hawaii, and he continues doing great work in the community.
Right. Well, he was with the same captain that he met in Boston when he was age 24. And he was on the water for 8 years with the same captain. And the captain came to Hawaii in 2010, and he went around the island with the China.
1810, excuse me. Yeah.
1810. And he went to China and around the world. And the captain brought him back to Hawaii from Portland, Oregon, and gave him $150. And that's how he said it. And then that document brings his connection with King Kamehameha. The captain took King Kamehameha around the islands for 1 month and returned July 4th.
I love it.
Yeah, in 1811.
I know there's just so much more for us to learn about him, but I think that most especially is the land that Washington Middle School sits on. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I had never heard of Anthony Allen, and I have learned so much since volunteering at the museum, which I've been doing for over a year. And the story of his escaping from slavery is something that's the most amazing. And then working his way on these ships, I think he was a cook for some of the time, and coming to Hawaii, and his personality apparently was quite friendly and outgoing, and he and King Kamehameha I became a confidant of King Kamehameha.
Right. And so now that land where his home is where Washington Middle School is, and that has now been designated as a national underground railroad.
National Park Service dedicated and has a plaque there saying it's part of the Underground Railroad Network.
That's amazing.
It's amazing.
That is. So, you know, this particular museum and also the site of Washington Middle School, are these good places for people to come and visit or learn about, especially with Juneteenth coming up on Wednesday? Would you say that, Helene?
The museum definitely is a place to visit. It's not a big museum, so people are sometimes disappointed, but it has a lot of information about Obama.
Good history.
And on Wednesday, Dolores and I both are there, and will be there, and can talk and fill people in about some of the history that is still, I'm learning so much.
Absolutely. And what are the hours for the museum so that people know when to come by on
They're
Wednesday?
usually from 11 to 4.
Okay.
Yeah, because they secure the gates at 4 o'clock because they don't want the homeless coming in and all that. Because it's a bank building.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So it's on the second floor of the building, and there is not signage about the museum. So people find it by going online and looking up. They want to find Obama, his place of birth, where he worked, where he played, where he went to school. So they find it online, and then sometimes they get lost. But you come into the building, and there's an elevator up to the second floor.
Got it.
And our gallery is in the lobby. So we are taking advantage of that because we don't have the income to be able to acquire additional space.
Well, I know people that can donate and people can come and
Yes,
visit.
exactly.
And we'll have those links for you at kitv.com/links.
Right.
My ladies, thank you so much for joining us
Well,
here
thank you
from the
for having
Obama
us.
Hawaiian Africana Museum. We
Thank you.
appreciate that as we prepare ourselves for Juneteenth. Now, FestPac wrapped up yesterday. Some